Good evening and welcome back to the Emily Jo Show Paranormal Edition, featuring your host, Emily Jo. Me, I'm your host, and this is some spooky time behavior. Hope this finds you well. Hope this finds you very spooky. And per usual, these are actual stories from me, my first-hand account of the paranormal, and some spooky ass shit. And here we go. Let's go ahead and start this story. This is entitled The Figure in the Fridge. This is scary. The big brown house kitchen, large island in the center, cabinets from floor to ceiling, and a brand new stainless steel fridge that we had just purchased. Now this is featured in my house growing up. It was a home that we built. It was a big, huge house, and it was crazy ass fucking haunted by all sorts of shit. So let's continue. And it says draw out layout of the kitchen. So pretty much in the middle there's this giant island, all right, and then there's a fridge on one. So say you are looking into the kitchen. There's this big island. Here's the kitchen sink, all these cabinets, this big fridge, more cabinets, and then the island just continues. And the fridge is right here. And it's a giant, brand new, like stainless steel fridge. Okay. It was always creepy to leave your room at night in the big brown house. It didn't really matter what for, water, bathroom, snacking in the middle of the night. One of the more common occurrences is that it would at least feel wrong, feel like something was very spooky, very off. One night, I awoke so fucking thirsty I thought I was going to just die. I thought about just heading to the bathroom, drinking the gross bathroom water, but all I really wanted was some delicious fridge water. For the first time in my life, we had just got a fridge in which we could dispense water from it. I found this to be the absolute fucking coolest, most yummiest water in the entire world. So, despite a wee unsettling feeling of you should just go to the bathroom, I ignored that and made my way out my door, down the curved staircase, and through a small corridor hall to reach our kitchen. Immediately, I turned on the lights. Nothing weird, nothing out of the regular kitchen, just still the persistent feeling of I shouldn't be down here right now. Continuing to ignore my instincts, I head to the cupboard, grab a glass, and round the island, standing in the front of the left-hand side of the fridge, and begin to pour the water. Out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw something, so I glanced into the right-hand panel of the fridge, its stainless steel reflection absolutely clear, or nearly clear. Nearly clear. When I first saw the crouching, cloaked figure kneeling next to me in the reflection of the fridge, I thought for sure it was just one of the cats. Max, our dog, Amanda, my little sister, playing a joke on me. Anything than what it actually was. There was a blackish-brown, cloaked figure kneeling in a crouched position less than a foot away from me, just staring at me, hidden in plain sight, I suppose. I registered all this in probably less than 2 seconds, and with a shriek, I leapt backwards, away from the fridge and the crouching figure. I whipped back so quickly that I dropped my water glass, causing it to shatter into a million pieces all over the kitchen. Not only was I fucking horrified, but now I had to clean up the broken glass. This was a true terror show. The entire time, I just felt as if the figure was still there, just on the other side of the island, peering at me and jetting back around the ledge every time I looked up. Totally not worth the fancy fridge water, I'll tell you what. And this certainly wasn't the last time I had troubles with this lurky spirit. There would be many times it would be in the kitchen, hiding behind the other side of the island, underneath the table, or inside the walk-in pantry. Very unsettling, and writing it now, I still get chills and the heaves. Fuck yeah, I do, because that thing was an issue. Oof, chillies. That thing was a problem. For some reason, there are handfuls of different cloaked spirits running around, but this one had a reddish, brown, blackish cloak. And I'm sitting there filling up my water in the fridge, and I just glance over, and I see, it's just like, can't see his face, it's all hooded up, but it's crouched just right next to me. And I fucking lost the shit. Ooh, and then knowing that I had to clean up the glass, I swear I just felt it just like, it would be like if this was the island and I'm sitting there cleaning up, it would just like look over and then all of a sudden shoot back. Like, I felt that the whole time. No one woke up with the sound of the glass. I was kind of hoping someone would wake up. No one did. And it's already fucking dreadful to try to clean up wet glass that shards out poorly made glass. But that is... Ooh, that concludes our episode of The Figure in the Fridge. Whew, that one's got me all sorts of creeped out. It was a really fucking scary experience. That house was so eerie. Beautiful and wonderful, and I loved it, but it was a vortex of the paranormal. So many stories to come. Oh, and thank you again for joining me on the Emily Jones Show. Very spooked out paranormal edition. Oh my god, be safe. Stay terrified. Hug, hug, kiss, kiss.